Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan the Organizer. Today, what we're going to do is, my Porsche Cayenne is here behind me. We're going to do an interior maintenance clean. So all the surfaces were already cleaned and protected when I got the vehicle brand new in the month of April 2024. We applied, most importantly, a leather protection from Geist, the Geist Referral. Today, what we're going to do is just a regular top off. So it's been roughly 8 months since I took delivery of my vehicle. We are now in December of 2024, and we're going to take care of the door cards themselves. Of course, leather surfaces, some glossy piano black, some aluminum trim here, and the same goes for the glass, and of course the interior, your steering wheels and all that kind of stuff. The floor mats here, which we're going to remove right away. These are rubber mats from WeatherTech that I have for winter months because it's winter here in Montreal, Canada. So basically just a quick maintenance detail so you can have an idea sort of what I like to do to maintain all this stuff. So we're going to use a few products and of course some tools and some brushes and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to leave that linked in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. First order of business, always wear gloves when detailing, guys. These are chemicals at the end of the day. If they're on you, they can be in you. And again, everything's going to be linked in the description. I like to wear black nitrile gloves. So we're going to have the McKee's 37 floor mat and cargo liner rejuvenator. This both cleans and kind of rejuvenates the original dark color of your rubber floor mats for your winter months. We're going to be using this flag tipped nylon brush to be able to clean. Then for the interior, what we have from Detail Co., the interior clean, it's called Sword. So this product here, I diluted in a spray bottle in a 1 to 10. This is perfect for your regular maintenance washes or maintenance cleanings. If you have anything dirtier, 1 to 5 is also an option. I like 1 to 10 because the vehicle right now isn't too dirty. So this one here does some cleaning and some light protection. Also gives you anti-static properties, just a very cool cleaner. And to top that off, we're going to be using Detail Co.'s Interior Protect. It's called Shield. This one here, you use neat as is. It has this kind of light leather scent to it that I like a lot. And again, UV protection, anti-static properties, a bunch of stuff that they claim on there that just works super well for interiors. For the leather seats, we're going to replenish the protection that we have on there. So 6 to 12 months with the Geist Referral leather coating. So this is not their traditional leather sealant, which is here. So this is their dye and friction blocker. This can last 1 to 3 months on average. It's a leather sealant, but if you want their top of the line leather protection, leather Geist, so 6 to 12 months of protection. We're 8 months into it at this point, and we're going to be replenishing. Why not? It's still going strong. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a light clean with the Geist Rapid Leather and Vinyl Cleaner. We're going to be using a few brushes to help us out. So let's first get our leather brush. This is the Geist leather brush made for leather. Perfect for that. And for the interior brushing with the Detail Co. Sword, we're going to be using this soft brush here that I really, really enjoy and like. And at the end, we're going to be replenishing the BioBombs BioFresh. This one here is New Car Nectar, but they make a bunch of different fragrances. I'm probably going to be using Fresh AF, which is my favorite one. All right, through the magic of editing, here it is. So Fresh AF, that's my favorite scent currently. There's also Bevy Grape. It's a limited scent by the House of Rags. That's also very good. And the New Car Nectar, well, Christian, the owner of BioBombs, this is actually his favorite scent. So he said that he was able to reverse engineer or mimic the off-gassing that you get in a new vehicle. So that scent of the new materials, he engineered that into New Car Nectar. So I'm going to show you how easy these are to use. 30 to 60 days. I think this is one of the longest lasting air fresheners that I've had to date. I almost went 2 full months in my Porsche Cayenne with the Fresh AF. So I'm going to show you basically how simple this is. And so let's dive right into it. We're going to first start with the floor mat and cargo liner rejuvenator. This is pretty simple. So we're going to try and trek you through these steps pretty quickly. You're going to first start by rinsing off your floor mats. There, you can remove that. Then you take this product, you're going to spray on the surface. This is made to be very easy to use. Spray that on there. You're going to let it dwell. Always follow the instructions, by the way. As you can tell here in the back, they're asking you to let it dwell for 30 seconds before scrubbing with a nylon brush. So for the purposes of this video, we're going to accelerate because nothing is super dirty at this point. we're just starting to get into the winter months here in Montreal, Canada. We had our first snowfall in early December. So you can clean that. You see that it's bubbling up pretty nicely. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this. And if you have any ideas as well for future content, always drop comments in the comment section. You guys know I love to interact with you guys. So some nice bubbling action going right there. We're going to rinse. And that's all there is to it. Now you can mop up with a microfiber towel if you want to, or you let it sit on the side and it can air dry. So I'll let it here for now. You can use a car dryer or blow dryer if you want to. So we'll let that there. Now let's move on to the next step. So we're gonna take the interior clean called Sword. Let me just quickly dry off my hands here. So yeah, the more you take care of your vehicles regularly, the better, right? So for the exterior, I just finished washing it today. We're gonna finish up applying some tire dressing on there. But for the exterior, I wash my car twice weekly. And for the interior, at least once a month, especially if you're clean like I am. It's not super dirty. If you do regular topping maintenance, you are good to go. So we have a microfiber towel here. We have our product. So again, this is Sword diluted 1 to 10. And we have a soft tip brush. So what you can do is start by spraying the tip of your brush. Also do a few light mists, and you're going to see you're getting this nice lathering action. So no heavy scrubbing needed here. We're just cleaning all these surfaces that accumulate some light dust, some light dirt, perhaps a bit of fingerprints kind of thing. So just go over that, and then we're simply going to mop up. You can go over your aluminum speaker grills if you do have that. It just works, and as you can tell, a little spritz goes a long way. So we're going to clean it safe on all your interior plastics, vinyl, even your leathers. It just works on everything. You can replenish every now and then. And you can even do glass with this. So it really works on all your interior surfaces, as we mentioned. So as you can see here, this is also going to pick up any light dust and dirt. So let me do that here. So very, very easy. You can also use a rinseless wash on the interior if you want to. So as you can tell, this does not alter the finish. This leaves you that OEM matte appearance, and I really, really like that. On your piano black, look at that. Nice swipe, flip to the dry side. No streaking, no marring, no marks. I truly like that. So it just works. It doesn't alter the feel of the surfaces. It just gives you whatever original feel you're supposed to have on that surface. So we're just mopping up at this point. You see how easy that is, right? So you do the same for all your interior surfaces. And now we're back like new. So when you get to understand how to do things properly, you're more inclined to want to do this at home on your own. So again, very, very easy. Did a super nice job of leaving that OEM finish. I truly like that. So let me go mop this up. This point here. Let's get into those buttons right. There we go. You can even do the glass with this. There, no smearing, no smudging, nothing. As you can tell, even the piano gloss black, just beautiful. So this, be very careful. Of course, when you're doing your piano black surfaces, use good quality plush microfiber towels, right? And there we go, the buttons. So this is how it looks like when you're using sword. So now we're going to be able to use shield. So this is the protectant that has UV protection in it. So this one you use undiluted, so you use neat, again, as per directions. So a few light mists just to get the towel primed. And now we go over the surface, and this one too does not alter the look or feel. You can go over everything. Your vinyls, your leather. I took the optional leather package in this Porsche. So we got the deviated stitching here, the cross stitching, and of course everything here on the door panel. The rest is leather, and it just gives you that crisp finish. Look at that, I love that. Let's reload. It has that super nice kind of just a light leather scent. Everybody who smells this really, really likes it, guys. So there, let's go into the door pocket. Make sure you cover everything. So UV protection, anti-static is what they claim as well. If I remember correctly also, boys over at the House of Rags who own Detail Coat, Eddie and Jamie, they said this has also some kind of anti-friction kind of things built in. So some pretty advanced technology, like all of their products. So now that we did all of it, you just flip to the dry side. Then for the final buff, and that is it. How awesome does this look? And again, no greasy finish. So when you go like this, nothing on the hands, dry to the touch, and just that OEM appearance. Look at that. It looks freaking amazing. So that's how simple it is. You just repeat the same thing for all your interior surfaces, regardless if you have plastics, if you have gloss black, if you have leather surfaces, if you have aluminum trim, even your glass, as you saw. This works fantastic on all of that. So I'm not going to bore you with doing all the rest so you guys can see obviously all the steps. Now we're going to take our leather cleaner, a towel, the leather protection as well. Again, I remind you, all the links will be in the description under the video for you guys to check everything out. So we have our cleaner, we have our brush. Let me turn the light so you guys can see. And we have our leather coating. So first, we're going to take the Geist leather brush. This is the Rapid Leather and Vinyl Cleaner. This is all plant-based, very, very safe, and of course, very biodegradable in the whole 9 yards. Great technology. Ram used to work over at Color Lock, so let's just say he knows a thing or two about leather, right? So we do a light cleaning. Again, I don't have any dye transfer or friction damage because I take care of my vehicle often. So what we're doing here basically is lightly scrubbing the leather surfaces. Because I do regular maintenance, it helps to keep everything in a like new condition. I like to start with the seat back first. So I work from top to bottom just like I would for car paint, right? So I finish with the seat bottom at the end, because your liquids, they can splatter and move all around. And so yeah, I start with the top section first. You guys get the gist. So the leather coating that's on here really, really helped keep all of this easier to clean during the maintenance washes. All right, guys, here we are back again. We are the next day right now because a gut-wrenching moment. When I went to edit the footage, it stopped recording for some reason. The GoPro did not record the rest of the footage. Thankfully, though, we were near the end of the entire process. So I'm just going to show you what other steps there were needed to be done. So we finished cleaning the leather seats, right? All you have to do is mop up the excess with a microfiber towel. And now is the time to apply the Geist Repel. This is the leather coating. Very simple. It comes with a microfiber applicator in the box. All you do is a few spritz. So a little goes a long way. And they tell you to apply on the leather surface in a circular motion. So as you can see on here, It goes on very nicely. So you would apply to the entire seat, and then you would let it dry for roughly 15 to 20 minutes. And then you come back with a dry microfiber towel and you mop up the excess. But even now, as you can tell, it fully blends into the surface itself. So the rest was treated yesterday, and you can tell it's already the same finish. So this will not alter the look or feel of your leather. It gives that OEM crisp appearance and very nice to the touch, and gives you, of course, 6 to 12 months of protection. You're going to get hydrophobic properties. So if you get any water spills, they're easy to pick up with a microfiber towel, because this gives repellency. It's going to give you UV protection. Super safe for you, super safe for the environment as well. And yeah, no PFAS, no forever chemicals in there, and just that OEM appearance once again. So I went ahead and did the entire interior, and of course you can also do your leather steering wheel. I have all the leather dash here, and hopefully you can tell the leather grab handles. This is the extended leather package in the Porsche. Of course, we did all the door panels with the Detail Co products. So this looks pretty insane. We took care of the surfaces like the display, the gauge here, with just a light glass cleaner. And for the piano black surfaces, we used, well, Detail Co Sword and Detail Co Shield to protect those as well. So hopefully you can tell this interior now looks nice and crispy. Of course, we addressed the pedals as well. For this, you can just take a regular cleaner like a Detail Co Sword, or even a rinseless wash if you want. Don't apply any dressings onto your pedals, especially if they're rubber. You don't want them to be slippery, right? So you got to make sure that is safe. So you're done protecting the interior. Look how awesome that looks. So for the final steps, we also took care of the rubber mats, right? So these look beautiful now, back to their OEM appearance. These are WeatherTech mats for the winter months here in Canada. So let me set this aside. We're going to put the mats back in. And that takes care pretty much of the interior. So this is just a regular maintenance that you can do every 2 weeks or every month as you want. And we're looking crispy in here, as you guys can hopefully see. So all the interior was clean and of course protected. Anti-static properties now really helps knock down the amount of dust that accumulates. And one final touch. Let me show you this, by the way. So somewhere under the seats, depending on where you want it in your vehicle, this is where you'd add the BioBombs air fresheners, right? So I have them in these baggies. You get these little pouches separately. I'll have all of these linked, by the way. So they come in this kind of pouch. There's 2 of them in there, right? So this is what it looks like. So there's 2. You break a piece off. You can seal the rest by refolding it for another use. So every 30 to 60 days, you can swap these over and get whatever scent. Here I like to use Fresh AF. That's really the scent I currently love the most in their lineup. So you put them in this pouch, this BioBombs, you close it up, this little neat baggie, and you put it in your vehicle. Underneath the seats is where I like it. Make sure there's no air vents blowing directly on the bag. So I set it on one side where the vents are not blowing the air directly on it. So air blows here. I set it aside here. There's no vent directly on it. You don't want to dry it up. And there you go. That's going to give you a beautiful scent. So let's recap the products that we used for this job. So we have the McKee's 37 Floor Mat and Cargo Liner Rejuvenator. So this is made to remove grease and grime from your rubber mats and rejuvenates the original color. This is non-slippery, so super safe as well, because you don't want to have any slippery stuff on your rubber mats, right? Again, safety is key. We used the interior clean called Sword by Detail Co. We diluted this 1 to 10, so 1 part of product to 10 parts of water in a spray bottle. And this not only cleans, but also adds a bit of anti-static properties, some very light protection, but for the more stout interior protection, we followed up with Interior Protect. This is Shield, again, by Detail Co. So this one here will give you some, again, anti-static properties, UV protection, and just some longer lasting interior sealant type thing. So this is for your hardcore interior protection. You can use this, by the way, on leather, vinyl, plastics, all the interior surfaces if you want to. For the leather seats, I went ahead and used Geist Repel. This is a leather coating, 6 to 12 months of protection once again, and just some pretty awesome stuff. And as you see, very, very easy to use and apply. In the box, you get a microfiber towel, you get the microfiber applicator, and of course the sealant. And last but not least, we used the BioBombs Fresh AF. This is an air freshener bar, 30 to 60 days of just fantastic scent. You get 2 bars in each package. There's many different scents, so check those out. Again, I'll leave the links in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So I hope you enjoyed this. In the meantime, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.